Been out here since 5 a.m. working on my garden. I got peas growing in these 3 buckets. Got some cabbage and I planted kale, spinach, and carrots. So I'm not sure what that is growing up there. It could be the kale. That one didn't do so good. I'm gonna have to replant that one. But that there is my cabbage and carrots. That right there is all radishes, and they're coming up pretty good. That's the cabbage. I keep it here up underneath the AC unit. It gets moisture. They get good shade back here, so the beaming heat from this sun ain't getting them. Over here I got some bush beans planted. Alright. Was the kids' swimming pool, but the frogs took over it. There's tadpoles in there now. And I don't know how they're surviving when the heat heats this water up, but they're surviving. I won't dump it out because I don't want to kill the little things. I do support frogs because they eat the bugs, which we have a ton of here where I live. And I got some okra I need to get the plant plucking here soon. Look at the pretty flower. It only lasts a day, but gosh, the okra flowers are so beautiful. And I get such a yummy okra off of it. I got to get out here and cut a few off already. There's another beautiful okra flower. I got my bags of dirt there I got to put in my garden. I'm waiting for all this to die out, and then I'm just going to till it all up. What's left of my tomatoes. The daggone green horn hookworms destroyed my cherry tomato. And what tomatoes it does have left, the turtles come out here and eat it. Fighting wildlife. This is just my little garden. I've only been here for about 6 months now, trying to learn the area and get figure out what grows good in what area. And so far, with all the wildlife I'm dealing with, I think I'm gonna have to go back towards putting everything in buckets again. Because if the turtles don't get it, the rabbits do. The squirrels or something too. I can almost rhyme there, huh? And I'm not that far from the water. Water right there. My neighbor who bought the land over there totally fucked up. Yes, I said it. You live close to the water. This is a wildlife sanctuary. You cannot dig up the land like they did. And one of the neighbors turned them in. So he's sitting in jail. He's also got a huge fine. You're not allowed to cut the trees down. It's against the law to cut the trees down. This is family land. Been in my family since my great-great-grandfather. Come here whenever I need to get away from the city. It's a good place to live when you want some peace and quiet. The neighbors don't really bother you all that much. Back off in that corner is my last living uncle, who is not going to be with me much longer. He's been diagnosed with stage 4 liver cancer. And over there where you see that red roof, that's where the retired biker lives. And he's a pain in the butt. We all call him the mayor down here, in the mayor of Nowhereville. Because that's where I live, in the nowhere. But I enjoy going down there to the water. Sometimes I'll take the old skipper and throw it out in the water and take a little ride in the boat. My family's been known for commercial fishing for generations. It actually stopped with my cousin when he was killed. Nobody really cares much into commercial fishing anymore because of all the laws and rules to it. It's just not worth it like it used to be. So now if you want fish, you can go out and get it yourself. Just make sure to watch out for the game warden because they love to get you. We have caught many weird things out that water, including gators. Accidentally caught a manatee one time. Never in our lives have we ever seen a manatee here. So that was fun. I'm surrounded by wilderness. And I got new neighbors down there. They are all from New York. Dummies coming down here, tearing up the land, getting fined, and going to jail. But they're learning. As soon as they learn, they put their land up for sale and move out of here. It's not worth it. But it's great if you're off-grid living, which I have no problem doing. Been learning it since I was born, because that's the way my parents grew up, and that's the way their parents taught them. My dad was a military man, drill sergeant. He didn't believe in spanking us kids, but Lord, he can use that voice on us. I know I think my brother and sister could have used a spanking here and there. But back to my gardening. My marigolds, they're doing really good. What you see right there is biodegradable. If it's biodegradable, I throw it out here in between my 2 rows. I just got the 2 rows. Right there where those bags were was my potatoes. The freaking moles ate all my potatoes. And I was like, they all have flowers on them. I went to go dig them up, and you could see where the moles were chewing through the tomatoes. I was thinking, well, you tag on it. I wanted them tomatoes. Tomatoes. I can't even talk right today. Potatoes. Taters. Let me get it right. Taters. I've been in the city too long. That's my husband's fault. He's a city boy, and I'm a country girl. But somehow we make it work. I'm slowly converting him, y'all. Converting him to off-grid living, country living, prepping living, and frugal living. It's not an easy job to do when they're so used to the city and having everything handed to them from store to store. But 12 and a half years in, he's getting used to it. Alrighty, I'm going to stop yakking, go back in the house because it's starting to get hot. I was just out here hanging up some clothes, checking on my garden. I'm going to cut these okras off here. And I'm going in the house because mosquitoes are biting. Chat with y'all later, and God bless you all.